Good afternoon and welcome to the 2019 Sydney Hockey Grand Final from Olympic Park in Sydney. Yep, I'm Tom Wetton and I'm feeling the cold, us Queenslanders, and join with me Sam Lyles in his New Zealand jacket. He's in a pair of shorts. Good on him. Anyway, on the screen there, Sutherland versus Moorebank-Liverpool in this Premier League 1 game this afternoon. There's the Sutherland guys and Moorebank-Liverpool up the other end, going through the paces of their corners. So here it is. There you go. Your top two teams in PL1, Sam, are the teams that are going to fight out this afternoon's grand final.
Yeah, Moorebank clearly the best team in the competition, going through the round games, out in front there. And Sutherland deservingly in the second spot. So both teams showing that they deserve to be here today. And
that's how they got into today's final. Moorebank 3-2 over UNSW, and then Sutherland with a 2-2 draw, but higher on the ladder and gets them through. And through the season, back all the way back, first game of the season started in a draw. Moorebank get up 2-1 in the second game, and then a convincing game in the first semi-final.
Yeah, so first semi-final there, they actually both went through, so wasn't much to play for, but still, good to have that edge over the opposition team.
So starting off with the Sutherland Hockey Club. And there's the players. Nathan Ackroyd will start in the net. Brady Anderson, the captain, Mitch Ray's in 3. Matt Phillips 5. Jono Scott 6. Scott Govers 7. Kieran Govers is in 8. Alex Shaw 9. Shane Smith 10. Matt Bennett 11. Matt Johnson 12. Christian Haylard 13. Harry Roberts 14. And in 16, Mahmat Zainal, but everyone has told me to call him Berry. Peter Chait and Jay Holly as captain, and Peter Krepp is the manager. Not obviously, Kieran Govers, the vice captain this afternoon, has played enough games to qualify for this afternoon's big GF.
Yeah, running through the Moorebank list here. So in goals, Craig Colson. Number 2, Kurt Ogilvie. 3, Robert Green, backing up from second grade. 4, Billy Graff. 5, Landon Morley. 6, Heath Ogilvie. 7, Troy Sutherland. 8, Simon Beaton. 9, Nige Croak. 10, Zach Young. 11, Ryan Proctor. 12, Alex Mackay. 13, brother Callum Mackay. 14, Brandon Horner. 16, Nathaniel Stewart. Captain, number 18, Tristan White. Number 22, Nick Jennings. Coached by Nathan Gilbert and Bob Proctor, and manager Wayne Southwell.
So both teams going through the final stages of what will be the last game for Sydney Hockey. And big shout out to them for getting the live streaming Brisbane crew down to live stream this final game of the 2019 season for the men. And certainly enjoyed the afternoon here. For those of you just joining in this afternoon, Premier League 4 right in extra time, got up 4-3. Premier League 3 was Sydney Uni over Moorebank 2-1. And in Premier League 2, the game that we've just played previously, University of New South Wales with a good 2-1 win over Moorebank-Liverpool. So hasn't been Moorebank's day this afternoon, Sam?
No, it hasn't just yet, but they'll be definitely hope to finish off a nice afternoon with a first-grade premiership here. Obviously, Sutherland out there to ruin the party.
And we go far and wide with live streaming, and trust you've enjoyed the afternoon, or for those just tuning in for the first time, you'll enjoy the next 4 quarters that we're going to bring you. And a big shout out to the Govers family. I know Blake back in, I wouldn't say it's home, but back at Perth, I know would probably be tuning in. As I recently saw an interview where he said his biggest influence on his career was his brother Kieran, who's out here for Sutherland this afternoon. Umpires are out on the field. You've got Zeke Newman and Robbie Sutton out there, and the reserve umpire Scott O'Brien. and the technical officials for this Premier League One game, Bruce Cook and Michelle Cole. So the teams being introduced to the crowd, and a few more have definitely wandered in this afternoon for this Premier League One game. Sam, all I can tell you, it's better in the sun.
Yeah, I'm very envious of the crowd over there on the far side. That's for sure. It's a nice little breeze blowing through here, but all in all, great hockey playing conditions, and I'm sure it'll be an exciting game ahead.
So I asked you your tip in the PL2 game, and you ditched on University of New South Wales and said Moorebank will do it easy. What do you reckon for this one?
Yeah, I said Moorebank in third grade, I said Moorebank in second grade. I'm going to say Moorebank in first grade, but the way the afternoon's gone, you never know. Sutherland might cause an upset
so
here.
So there you go. Commentator's curse, you've heard it first. And I do appreciate Sam and Jack's assistance with these games this afternoon. It's very difficult doing it on your own. So yeah, very, very big thanks, and a big thanks to the camera crew of live streaming Brisbane down here this afternoon, and also to Peter, the organiser of Sydney Hockey, for getting us down here. He just wanted to get his face on camera. He had to come up at the right time, and that he's done. He's kept us in check here this afternoon. And he's just making sure that for everybody who is watching at home, you've got the right information of who these guys are out there in the middle of the paddock. And in most cases we get it right, but every now and again we get a few that might be a little bit different. So thanks for keeping us on our toes. So again, we hope that you've enjoyed the afternoon's action. There is plenty more to come, don't worry. There's 4 17-minute quarters of action this afternoon, brought to you from Sydney Olympic Park. And here we go, we are underway in the 2019 Premier League One Grand Final between Sutherland and Moorebank-Liverpool. So Sutherland starting with the ball, looking to maintain possession, but they've thrown it away early. Not something that they'll want to be doing for the rest of the afternoon. Moorebank in white, streaming across down inside. That's a good tackle inside the circle.
Yeah, that's good patience there from Shane Smith, staying in the contest. These one-on-one battles are going to be key here today for both teams.
So Shaw for Sutherland gets things moving through the middle. Roberts puts a nice through ball through Anderson. Plenty of pace on him over there in defence. The captain today for Moorebank, Tristan White. And there's some news in the White household, Sam, is there?
Yeah, I believe there is a baby on the way for Tristan and his partner. So congratulations to them, and hope everything goes smoothly. And also for Nige Croak and Robert Green out there today as well. So yeah, exciting times ahead for those families.
So all the dads playing today, big shout out to them. There's some new ones coming. So Sutherland at the back now. Shaw, Johnson. And the umpire says, please take it back and take it from where the breach occurred. Thank you. So Billy Graff on this right-hand side. That's come off the foot of Johnson. Quickly, Shaw again. Puts across the circle. Nice touch, only falling for the top. Yeah, good defence over there from Alex Shaw to pick that one up and clear it out for Sutherland.
Yeah, Moorebank already showing themselves early in the game here, working it down the right. It's a big play for them. They'll be looking to continue that throughout the game.
And that one not got enough angle on it to get across the face of the circle. Gone over the back line. Sutherland now with Phillips in this back corner. Does enough to keep possession on the sideline. Yeah, nice ball through. Yeah, outstretched stick there of Matt Bennett, but over the sideline we go. Moorebank, nice ball through, big pick up there. Sutherland's got it, gets to the top of the circle, puts it up at the top. Ball's gone inside the circle, and the shot's been taken into the back of the net. A nice early one. Heath Ogilvie on the board for Moorebank-Liverpool.
Heath Ogilvie inserting himself on the game early. That's a quality finish. If you can get a replay, we'll go through it.
So that is the start that Moorebank wanted.
Troy Sutherland on the ball with some nice skill, just inside the circle, bottom left. Hard to stop
they're
that.
off again, and the shot this time goes wide from Troy Sutherland. The net was open, nobody home, and the ball goes wide. Nice little dish off.
Yeah, just like that. Almost could have been 2 from 2, but geez, Troy Sutherland just missing right.
So Nathan Ackroyd in the back of the net for Sutherland, being called on early in the piece. He could not stop that first shot from Moorebank. The second one he comes out. That's a nice little steal over there from Sutherland. Doing well in the back. Under pressure there from Govers is Proctor. He'll get the free hit outside the 25. So Troy Sutherland into the gut. Speedy player on that left-hand side, Sam. Don't know if you've ever marked him. Could you keep up with him?
Yeah, he's not fun to mark up against, that's for sure. He's got plenty of experience, but he still runs around like a 21-year-old.
You're calling more people old, Sam. You're making a name for yourself up here. Again, I'm joined by Sam Lyle from the Ride Club. It's called Everyone Old this afternoon. If you're more than 23, you're old.
Yeah, that's about it.
There's a bloke that's older than 23, Kieran Govers. Up and over the top it goes, inside the circle, it's brought down, it's come off the body.
Yeah, just questioning whether there was a body involved here. I thought it might have been a short corner potentially, but thought maybe it hit Nathaniel Stewart's body there.
Yeah, it's come off something. It must have been the stick. The umpires are closed. Sutherland on the attack. Good defence from Moorebank inside the circle. And yes, folks, the goal is being scored by Moorebank. They do have a 1-0 advantage over Sutherland. We'll get that score adjusted on the screen shortly for you. Ball's gone in, it's got a touch there. Again, defence from Moorebank up to it. The pressure being Harry Roberts this occasion. Phillips now looks to go long, finds the mark, runs the back line. Yeah, nice tackle there from Tristan White. He's done that once or twice.
Yeah, that's his experience coming out there, isn't it? Just timing it, getting in, yeah, making use of that extra number.
So Sutherland just throwing possession around, can't get the trap. There is the captain, Mitch Ray, and over the sideline it goes. Not the best outcome this time for Moorebank. Gone into that right-hand side. That's Berry. Stick skills from Berry. Coming over from Malaysia, Sam, you were saying.
Yeah, I believe
Berry.
so. I believe Kieran Govers has got him on board with the Sutherland club, so yeah, he's been a big part of their team this whole season. So he'll be looking to add that in the grand final today.
So I'm sure the Malaysians are tuned into the live stream this afternoon. G'day to you folks over there. A couple of fantastic tournaments that I've been to and really enjoyed the facilities. As they're on the attack, Moorebank, that is Heath Ogilvie inside the circle, but shielding the ball. Sam, you'd never do that yourself, would you, shield the ball?
No, not at all. It's geez, such a disrespectful play. Nah. maybe a bit of indoor influence coming out in Heath Ogilvie's play there, but Zeke Newman quick to pick up on it and yeah, not having a bar of it at all.
Oh, went to go up and over the top. It stayed right along the ground, picked up by Horner. Still got it, Horner. Throws it into the circle and across the top, Morley. Missed it entirely, did Morley. It's come off a Sutherland stick, so Moorebank will bring the ball in at the 23. Croak throws the ball in. It's pulled there for Horner. Inside it goes, still on the ball. Keeper's got to come out. Ackroyd makes a good save.
Just going through the replay here. Another close contest there. Ackroyd up to the task though. He'll be key for Sutherland today. I'm sure he'll get plenty of action.
Yeah, good work there from Landon Morley on that occasion to throw that ball back. Moorebank inside the circle. That one's gone high and the stick check's been picked up. Sutherland at the back. Down 1-0 midway through this first quarter. Plenty of pressure being put on Sutherland at the back. Looks to get out. The touch there from Moorebank. Phillips happy to let it go over the sideline.
I believe that's Mr. Ogilvie doing ball patrol duties on the sideline.
So Sutherland, that's come off the foot of Moorebank over there. Brandon Horner's caught his foot. Sutherland just slowly building up the pressure. White's picked that up at the back, gets it out, nice little jink over the top, got the ball, throws it through, strong, and the tackle there, not happy at all, gets 2 minutes in the bin, off you go.
Yeah, Zeke Newman clearly setting the standard for the rest of the game. Going to have to be tight with the tackles from the players.
Nice pick up there from Andersons, but he's been dispossessed by Beaton. Up in the air of Horner. They've still got the free hit. Moorebank. Up inside the 25. Ball's got to go 5, which it does. Ogilvie. Wide at the back, through the middle it goes, just happy to hang on to the ball, Beaton. So Sutherland just happy to let Moorebank throw the ball around, which they do now, trying to get inside the circle, dispossessed there by Anderson. Picks it up outside the circle and throws it in as Horner. Gets the free hit just outside the circle. Taking it off is Proctor. Out we come through to Grack. Puts it in high, dangerous. Govers runs into the line of the defending Billy Graff, but Zeke Newman having none of it. I just hope they've got enough naughty chairs down there, Sam.
Yeah, this could be a low numbers game in a few minutes here. But no, Zeke Newman clearly setting the standard, so as long as things are consistent, it will make for a good quality game.
Ball down, there's another strong contest. The winner this time is Johnson, and he gets that ball through to Haley. Oh, there's bodies going everywhere, there's sticks going everywhere, and it's only the first quarter. You'll have to watch the rest of it to see what happens. They've got it. Sutho. I'm only saying Sutho because Ian Noblet's followed him. Go Sutho. G'day Ian. Trust you're enjoying the action.
Yeah, I wonder if Luke Noblet's tuning in from over in Belgium.
Well, it's going right around the world, Sam. So if you've got anything to say to Luke, say it now. He's a long way away, mate. He can't get you tonight. Comments are only good for 24 hours. It's like a Facebook story, then they disappear. Tristan White out to put the defence on. It's gotten thrown in. And Berry's got the ball, but it's come off his foot. Good defence from Moorebank.
So they're just staying high. Kieran Covers setting the tone here, right in front of the ball.
Yeah, and it's, I might not get this pronunciation right, but one of Berry's friends is Karul Urazaki. G'day Karul, I hope I've got that right. Thanks for tuning in, watching. Ball's come across now. The ball across from Young just doesn't make the mark. And Isabella Foreman giving all her best wishes to Moorebank. So it is only the first quarter of this 2019 clash. It is the grand final. It's the big dance. Moorebank have got the 1 goal advantage. Ball's been thrown in but dispossessed by Anderson. Looks up. Govers knocks it forwards. Clever. Halliard's got it. Runs down. White comes over the top and tackles effectively. Pass not so effective.
Yeah, didn't quite hit the stick there, but that's all right. Good play from Tristan White to make that dispossession on the right side.
Toughest player out on the paddock that you've played against, Sam?
Yeah, that's a very tough call. It's hard to go past Tristan White, really. He's an absolute competitor. Yeah, if you get past him, you know you're doing a good job.
So Kieran Govers in the middle of the paddock for Sutherland, just promoting that ball up on that right-hand side. Bennett's on the sideline, gives it back to Govers. Getting involved in this final stage of the first quarter is Kieran. It's gone right up and onto the back line. Tristan White comes in, body on the line, gets the stick on it. Govers again. Back we come. Shaw now. Across the park to Johnson. Govers. Plenty of movement up in the front, but not an effective out from Kieran on this occasion. Looking to go long, but Sutherland's got to give him 5. He didn't. Nice work there from Ryan Proctor on that left-hand side. Comes onto the back 6 side, shoots that ball up there for Sutherland, puts it in, picked up inside the circle is Young, but what a tackle over the top from Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson, an absolute stalwart of the Sutherland club. Another really tough competitor that's hard to get past.
White looks up at the scoreboard, 20 seconds to go, Tristan, plenty of time, go forward he does. That one's picked up there by Bennett. And it's come off the stick of Nathaniel Stewart. And with 5 seconds to go, Shane Smith looks to go long. And 15 love into the crowd. Oh, and Govers decides to hit that ball into his own player.
Bit of brotherly love.
So we've got a 2-minute break. That is the end of the first quarter. Moorebank with a 1-0 lead over Sutherland.
Yeah, so we're just seeing here the goal for Moorebank. Moorebank started the game at a very high intensity. Both teams actually started at a high intensity, but Moorebank able to make the most of their chances. Brandon Horner with some nice stick work coming through. Unfortunate not to get the corner. He'll be looking to make plenty of more baseline runs throughout the game. Just touching on the team talks for both teams. Interesting to see the tactics being played out. Notice Sutherland pressing with 2 strikers, trying to really get over the top of Moorebank's attacking right half. That's been a weapon for them throughout the season. So left striker just holding back, going with the right half, making the 2 fullbacks force the play.
So the umpire's toot brings the 2 minutes to an end. 17 minutes will go up on the clock for the second quarter as the players take the field. And Moorebank with the majority possession in that first quarter, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. As we're saying, I think both teams had a few chances, but Moorebank, a lot better quality ball possession than Sutherland. I think Sutherland were giving away a little bit too easy and also in risky areas of the field. So turnovers coming straight back at their circle.
So we're right. Technical officers have got the clock set. There we go. We are underway with the second quarter 2019 Premier League 1 Grand Final between Moorebank and Sutherland, and Moorebank with that 1 goal advantage. Sutherland away quickly. Govers has got it. He's got the overlap on the right-hand side. Uses it now. Goes down to the baseline. Thrown back to the spot. Nobody home. So that ball getting thrown back there on that occasion. Good work from Kieran Govers to get that ball on that right-hand side, but unable to be kept in. Sutherland on the attack, the swing across now. Keeper Ackroyd having none of it and dishes off to get that ball cleared out. Through the middle, yeah. Over the top, too strong from Bennett. So Moorebank on the ball. Sam, it would have been one that Sutherland were looking to put in early to start off the second quarter, but couldn't get a stick on the circle from that ball that was thrown across from Halliard. Yeah,
it would have been nice to equalise there and get back to an even playing field, but not to be. Important that they have a big second quarter here.
So Sutherland just holding the ball at the back, just getting himself reset.
Strong intercept there from Kurt Ogilvie. Didn't come off. Tristan White with the ball, however. Sutherland pressing high, trying to keep the ball in the right pocket. Good outlet from Tristan White. Plenty of space on the help side. Alex Mackay showing his speed. Nice run. Brady Anderson dusted. Beautiful ball. Just out of reach on the right side.
Diving bodies everywhere on that occasion from Moorebank, unable to get the final touch on it, and end-to-end hockey Sutherland taking it up the other end, but just can't consolidate.
Yeah, just started to notice as well the sun coming into play on the far side. Kurt Ogilvie just putting his hand up to protect and get a little bit of vision. So maybe that will come into play as the game opens up.
Throwing that ball long, but intercepted there. Sutherland behind the defence of Smith. Through he goes, straight through the middle goes Mackay. Dishes off, that's a nice pass inside the circle. Comes to the back line. That one's gone out according to Sutherland. Umpire Newman having nothing of it. Alex Shaw going over to say, it went out, sir.
Yeah, great finish from Simon Beaton, but the question was whether the ball went out with Horner's run on the baseline. It's not sure whether we can see, but nonetheless, Simon Beaton, keeper out, decided to roof it anyway.
Nobody home in the net. Ackroyd's come out to make the save on the back line. We're going to see if our famous director Paul Mills can get us another action shot of that one. It was close. Whilst there's no referrals, we can certainly have a look at it up here, and we'll give a look at you at home as Berry is on the attack on the right hand side. He's going to get the free hit over there, Berry. Been told to take the free hit right back in the corner. He's off, Berry. Play on it is the call. Berry comes to White, lifts it dangerous. Let's see if we can get a cue and see. No, it's not. Berry's going to take the free hit again, I should say. Now it's gone inside the circle. On the back stick for Sutherland was Bennett, but dispossessed, and out they come, the boys from Moorebank. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look, Sam. What do you reckon?
My first impressions were that it just went out, but oh yeah, we can't quite get a good angle there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I reckon that one's crossed over the line.
Have to give it benefit of the doubt, I suppose.
Yeah, Zeke Newman's down on the field. He saw it, it was play on. They've got their second to have Moorebank. Sutherland needed to get on the board, they didn't. Moorebank through the middle, good running there from Zach Young. And Landon Morley saying, put it over the other side. So, still on the attack, Moorebank. Ogilvie throws that ball through. Billy Graff can't get through the Southern defence this time. Last opportunity, folks. You make your own mind up. Ball thrown there through from Mackay on the back line. Did that go out, or did he pick it up on the white line?
That's tough.
All that matters is that score up at the top you can see. Umpire said it was in. That's what matters. That one's gone out. Couldn't keep it in, Mackay. But they've got the second one, have Moorebank in the second quarter. 10 minutes to go in this second quarter. The spin there is not picked up. Zach Young for Moorebank can't keep that ball in. Down the right hand side we go. It's been touched over the sideline. Sutherland will be on the attack inside the 25. White comes out, strong on the ball. Berry gets a final touch. It's not going to go over the back line. It's got to be kept in play. Nathaniel Stewart rucking that ball out for Moorebank.
Yeah, that's solid defence from Moorebank. Defending those pockets really well at the moment, not letting Sutherland get any easy opportunities in around the baseline.
The up and over has been pulled down in the middle by Phillips. Sutherland out again. Berry coming to White. Not going to let Sutherland in to the circle. Where's that sun you were talking about? Smith puts it across. Nobody there for Sutherland. Just those turnovers that they don't need at that end of the field, Sam.
Yeah, that's it. It is a bit of a tactic for Sutherland. They like to hit the ball in from those areas. Guys like Matthew Bennett up front really searching around, but at times they do need to hold the ball a little bit more.
White goes long, picked up well. What a trap from Sutherland. Still got it. Nice little dish off to Ogilvie. Back to Sutherland. Can he put it in the back of the net? Play on's the call. Good defence from Sutherland at the back. Cleaned up there by Alex Shaw.
Got a stray shin pad in the middle of the field here.
Good defence here on Sutherland, but gee, some ball movement on that case. And Troy Sutherland's got it on the end of a string at the moment out there.
Yeah, and just his receive for all the young kids watching, absolute beautiful receive to get the ball in motion, tracking forward at speed.
And good delivery to get it. He's in the action again, is Sutherland. He dishes it off. They've got it. That one's been definitely well and truly kept in. On the backstick side it goes, but into the side of the net from Proctor.
Again, Moorebank driving the baseline. Proctor on his backstick. Fortunately, couldn't get it around his body enough. Just missing wide.
Yeah, Ackroyd definitely on his toes. Needed to stop that one. The forward pressure, which he does by putting that pressure on from Ackroyd and coming out like he does. It makes the players do something rather than waiting at the net and waiting for him to hit him at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, definitely. Sutherland, I think, just need to tighten up their defence. They're down 2 goals. Yes, they need to get 2 back, but at the same time, they can't afford to leak anymore.
So down that right-hand side they go. That's Halliard inside the 5. Robert Green knocks it over the back line. Sutherland will keep the ball. Throwing it right around. Berry's come over the left-hand side now. Turns, spins. Yeah, good tackle at the back there from Moorebank. Not the best of clearances.
Yeah, Kurt Ogilvie showing his experience at the back there. Nice, solid, indoor style baseline tackle.
They won't need the lights on if he keeps playing with those shoes. They glow in the dark, would they? So Sutherland are quick to spread the ball at the back. They're certainly opening it up. It's just getting that pressure at the other end. Craig Coulson not really been put under enough pressure in this game so far. Berry now on the right-hand side. He's inside the 5. He's got the ball again, but Moorebank making sure that they definitely keep them out. That's the only way they're going to get through, is that hit across, as you called it, Sam, but picked up at the back there from Billy Graff. They're going again, Sutherland. This time it's Johnson. Comes inside the circle. Govers makes the trap, but there's nobody on the spot on the defensive line for Moorebank. Cleans it out.
Another replay here. Kieran Govers with a nice pass. Jonathan Scott with the ball across, but unfortunately Matthew Bennett behind Kurt Ogilvie.
So back we go. The pressure being put on there by Ryan Proctor, but he's got to give it 5 before it comes down. I think that's the owner of the stray shin pad. Shane Smith playing with one up, as in a sock, and one down.
A few subs being made for Moorebank. Obviously looking to play this game at a high intensity, keep the running. Yeah.
Up and over, that's a good effective ball. Picks up Callum Mackay, looking to throw that in the circle to Proctor, but it's come off the foot of the Sutherland defence. Quickly away, other side of the paddock is Young. Puts it inside the circle, that's hit Govers. Play on's the call. Outside the circle is the free hit.
Just questioning whether this was thought that was a foot at first glance, but maybe I'll stick.
So Simon beaten to get things underway for Moorebank. White gone up high. Alex Mackay will take the hit again. 2 balls on the paddock. White. Now he goes around the back. Plenty of movement up front from the strikers. Throws the defence into disarray. Through the middle goes Alex Mackay. Got it again on the back line. Throws it through Ogilvie. Inside the circle but cleared out. Only as far as Callum Mackay now. Keeping the pressure on. It's gone out wide. Sutherland happy to just knock that ball back, but couldn't keep it in play.
Beautiful ball across field from Kieran Govers. Shane Smith out on the left.
Yeah, and Tristan White, nice low down tackle. Harry Roberts couldn't get it around him. We've still got the ball, but Sutherland and Moorebank have been happy, Sam, to just let Sutherland dink it around at the back.
Yeah, I think they're very comfortable knowing their defensive structures. And yeah, they really defend as a team. So you go one area, but they cover it quickly.
Yeah, on this occasion, White cleaning up at the back, even though under pressure from Berry. Now they're going to go up and over. Not up and over enough. Picked up there well by Alex Shaw. Oh, and Govers playing on one leg. You need 2, Kieran. I don't think you'll see Kieran back out on the field unless it was just a stinger. He's staying out there, making no moves to the bench. Played with a few injuries in his day. Kieran knows how to run it through.
Yeah, the only concern for Sutho is that he's starting to drift further back into the field. So the further back he goes, the further away he is from the attacking goal, and that's where you want Kieran Govers to be.
So inside the final minute of this last piece of the first half. It's the end of the second quarter in 30 seconds. Moorebank 2, Sutherland 0. Nice jink down that right-hand side, but and that one's gone high up off Jono Scott. Quickly away, Sutherland, but they can't keep it in. And the dive of Alex Mackay. All in vain. The countdown clock is under 10 seconds. Bash up the other end is enough. They've got one opportunity. Tristan White comes up over the top, knocks it over the back line. The umpire says, that's all, folks. We're going to go into the long break. Moorebank 2, Sutherland 0. Let's have a look at Matt Wells. He might be able to teach a few of you on how to throw an overhead.
For 30 years, Just Hockey has supplied the largest range of hockey equipment in Australia, offering all the top brands and a wide range of sticks, pads, shoes and safety equipment. All you need to do is check out the website for your nearest store, the latest specials and breaking news from around the hockey world. Make sure you're playing your best with the best from Just Hockey.
Hello, today we're going to look at something that's evolving in men's hockey in particular, and that's the ability to throw a 50 to 60 yard overhead from the deep defence into our attack. Okay, so today we've got our top dog Brad here with us. He's going to go through some flicks. What you'll notice is that the flicking technique is very similar to that of a push in regards to the ball positioning. So when Brad flicks it, Brad puts the ball out in front. He actually steps into the ball, okay, and he's driving with his right leg. One of the first differences you'll notice is the stick position. Okay, instead of being a more neutral in the middle, slightly the stick is up against the forearm on the inside. This just cocks the stick back and gives you a little bit of angle so you can get the elevation. So looking at the body position, if I was to push the ball, I'd be out my chest over my front leg in this lower position here. Okay, the difference is, you'll see it again, stick along the forearm. I'm actually leaning back so that I can actually get under the ball, ready to drive with my right leg that way. So the stick's cocked back on the forearm. I'm leaning back slightly so I can get under the ball. Okay, when I'm in a good position here and stick just slightly touching the ball, I'm about ready to drive and transfer my weight with my right leg. So when we're talking about distance and power, that comes from your legs, the drive in your legs, and then the last little bit's the little snap of the wrist, because your wrists are cocked to start with, okay? That's where the power is generated from. If we're talking about direction, okay, generally it's the same as pushing a ball. You want to line your shoulder, wherever your shoulder is pointed, your left shoulder, lining your shoulders, that's generally where the ball's going to go. So if we use the yellow balls as an example, okay, they're sort of in line with my shoulders at the moment. Okay, so if I'm stepping in to flick this ball here, it should just go over the yellow balls. Okay, Brad, so I've explained how to do it now. Let's just see how you go with your technique. You need to get the ball forward a little bit more so that you're actually pushing forward and driving forward. One step. Take one step into the ball. Okay, it's not too bad. So Brad, we just want that ball on the inside of your left foot as you step. Okay, really drive with your right leg. And yep. That's it, that's better. So again, you see your distance that you created off one step. So interesting enough, Brad, that last one that you did, you hear the term from me, less is more. Okay, the less steps you took into that ball and the less movement you had, the better the outcome was with the overhead. The more movement and the poor ball position, okay, wasn't quite as accurate. So a couple of things to remember with the overhead. Firstly is tuck that stick against your right forearm. Okay, when you step into the ball, you want the ball placed inside your left foot. Okay, lean back a little bit and then drive with your right leg. Okay, so that you can really throw some distance on your overheads. Good luck and keep practicing. See you next week.
G'day, and we are back at Sydney Olympic Park for this Premier League 1 Grand Final 2019. The first two quarters are over and done with. I'm Tom Wetton, joined with me Sam Lyle. Sam, you've got some fans going off on Facebook as well, on Sydney Hockey Facebook. Richard Willis reckons you're doing a fantastic job. Great coaching tips as the goal goes in on this occasion for Moorebank. But it's been an interesting two quarters, Sam.
Yeah, it's been an exciting game so far, that's for sure. Just having a look at some of the chances. What I've liked so far is some of the defenders being able to track with the ball. Anytime you can get an outside half or a defender coming forward at speed, it always makes it difficult for the opposition.
Jared Sterling thought that one was out, but we're going to leave it as undecided as to whether or not that ball went out over. The best bloke who had the best view of it was Zach Newman. He didn't think it went out. That's right, count on the board. And Moorebank will come out into this start of this third quarter with a 2-goal advantage. Yeah. And Kieran Govers, he's made his way back out there, so we didn't think it'd keep him off the ground. Just a bit of a twinge for Kieran. Nothing I'm sure he hasn't played for before. But Sam Sutherland have got to do a lot more up inside the attacking 25 and put some goal pressure back up on Craig Coulson in the net for Moorebank. Yeah,
that's the key for Sutherland. They are a team that plays off momentum, so if they can get on a roll, they've got the ability to put 1, 2, potentially 3 goals quickly on Moorebank. So I'm sure that's what they'll be looking for, get themselves back into the game, and who knows what can happen from there.
And you talked about Kieran wandering back. Well, he's starting in the middle of the paddock. So here we go. It's the start of the third quarter. Premier League 1 2019 Grand Final, Sydney Hockey. Moorebank 2, Sutherland 0. So Sutherland with plenty of ball back at that part of the territory. They need to hold more up here. Brady Anderson just might have got one that hurt a little bit on the foot. He's still just crouching down, is Brady Anderson. If that's a stinger, that's a stinger. Still down off camera, Anderson. It's worrying him, I reckon. Just keep an eye, number 2 for Sutherland. There he is on camera now. It doesn't hurt when you got the ball and you're going to put it in the back of the net. It only hurts later. So away again, Johnson. Straight through. It's come off the foot. Phillips now over the ball. Back we go. Out on the right-hand side, the crash ball through, top of the circle, play on's the call. Moorebank bring it away, play the whistle, umpire. And play the whistle they did on that occasion. Sutherland with some strong defence. Moorebank, I should say, with some strong defence. Yeah, nice little twist, nice little pirouette there from Billy Graff. Yeah, Moorebank out. That's a good ball down on this left-hand side, picked up by Beaton. Puts it across. It's fallen there for Sutherland, but it's just come outside the circle. Sutherland drops it back through to Mackay. Callum Mackay goes back to the spot, and it's gone high there off Jono Scott. Penalty corner time for Moorebank.
Callum Mackay driving through the baseline, tucking the ball back under his armpit. Yeah, just unfortunately came high off, is it Mitch Ray there maybe?
Matt Johnson, I thought. I called Jono Scott, so I got no idea. Matt Johnson, it looked like.
But Sutherland, Moorebank able just to get a bit of space out here on the left edge and then transferring over to the right. And I think Sutherland really, if they want to take this game on, they need to be tight in defence first and then look to attack.
And that's what they've done effectively is Moorebank when they've gone forward. Sutherland have struggled to get it inside the attacking circle, and Moorebank certainly doing that, and they've done that in this third quarter. Out we go, top of the circle. The strike there from Lennon Morley, but misses everything.
Yeah, decided to go to the second battery. Nathaniel Stewart lining up on the first battery. Probably would have been my pick.
Oh, yeah, after the event. Gee, you're good. Hey, and people say you've got coaching tips. Yeah, go to the other one after it's done. You've got to call it beforehand, Sam. Come on. We'll ask you the next time. So again, Moorebank with that fall away press. They leave one striker. This time at Sutherland, just put that little bit of pressure onto the back, but they're certainly not exerting themselves. And they've got enough ball. They've got it again on this occasion. Good defence there at the back from Sutho to clean it out. Yep. Ball down. Nice work there from Kurt Ogilvie, but slipping over his graph. It's in fact Horner. Comes back to Ogilvie. White goes forward over the 25, and the trap can't be made up there by Heath Ogilvie.
Moorebank are very dangerous when Tristan White gets into those positions, tracking forward, looking to link up with his midfield.
Yeah, interception's been made and picked up. He's done the rolling dive. It's about 6.5 out of 10. Inside the circle now. The shot comes up and goes wide.
Far post or shot on goal?
Well, naturally he's going to say it was a pass looking for a deflection because he missed. I'm going to call it was a shot.
Yeah, I know Brandon Horner too well. I think that's a shot on goal.
Whack. Miss straight across the face of goal. Good ball across Sutherland on the attack. Shane Smith keeps it on the deck, puts it through the circle, falls for no one. And Kurt Ogilvie doing his defensive work gets the free hit. Up and over, brought down at the back. Anderson brings it down. Moorebank getting the turnover inside the half. They'll hold possession, the troops will come up. Transfer around the back. Just looking for that gap through. There it is. It opened up. Through goes Proctor. Looks long and to the top of the net. Well done. But picked up from Sutherland. Gee, that was good work up inside the circle.
Yeah, Brandon Horner on the baseline there with a brilliant reverse stick receive. And diving effort to get the ball back in play. Almost reaching Zach Young.
Yeah, just out of Young's reach. Couldn't drag it in. There was two of them there. They are still maintaining this pressure that Sutherland, and you got it. It's a credit to Moorebank's defence. So Berry on this occasion got those aerial skills running down the right hand side, gets a free hit, quickly waves Berry. White's not 5. Oh, it's only a free hit. I would have gone corner, sir, but over the back line we go.
Crowd clearly not happy with that decision. Zeke Newman confident in himself.
So Sutherland with the opportunity now. It's going to fall there and it's gone high. Yes, it has. So Mitch Ray, the captain for Sutherland, really didn't have anything to say about that one. The ball that came from the back line did in fact go high. He's happy to walk away, defend again. Graff now working away well, throws it out to no one on that left-hand side, so it's picked up by Roberts for Sutherland. Graff makes the tackle, dishes off, gets it back again, but it's come off the foot. Sutherland will get the ball. Oh, it's a turnover, not strong enough, picked up in the middle by Jono Scott. Looks up, there's nobody there, just dishes off. Scott's got it back again. Pass came back from Alex Shaw, still got it. Keeper's come out, made the save. Good work there from Ackroyd at the back.
Yeah, Heath Ogilvie down there on the baseline. Nice work from Nathan Ackroyd. Needs to keep the team alive here.
Yeah, Ogilvie and Crope working really well on that left-hand side. Sutherland happy to just knock the ball up the other end of the field. Still not doing enough in this third quarter, but Sam.
Yeah, that's it. I think, yeah, just the tempo in the game's starting to lift, but Sutherland need to keep with the execution of their basic skills first and foremost.
Tristan White going down that right-hand side, makes the tackle, goes again. White, quick, nice effective pass, looking for that back line again, picked up over there by Morley. Turns around, that's come off the foot of the defence. Proctor's got it on this occasion, runs the back line, Proctor. Good defence there from Sutherland. So they're going to drag it out, switch around onto the left-hand side. That's where the ball's gone. Mackay can't get past the defence of Johnson. Sutherland away down this left-hand side. It's gone back in the middle. Plenty of pressure there thrown on Anderson. He's turned it over. Through it goes, but he's done well, has Brady Anderson. He's got it back for Sutherland. Comes through the middle, just thrown the ball out a little bit in front. Maintains possession, but Sutherland. Oh, and they've turned it over again from that short pass in the middle.
Yeah, that's a killer for Sutherland. It is promising, however, to see guys like Brady Anderson starting to get themselves involved in the game. He's going to have to step up again if Sutherland want to get a goal on the board.
On the sliding defence there from Jono Scott going down on the ground. You've got to be very careful these days. He made no contact with the player and it went over the back line, but those sliding defensive tackles these days, Sam, just got to be very careful about completely staying away from the opposing players.
Yeah, we saw earlier in the day a few cards given for similar tackles, and that's the way hockey goes these days. So.
Ogilvy's done well to get that ball. Sutherland on the back stick side. Again, Ackroyd comes out to make the save, which needed to be done. But gee, Ogilvy's, how many steals that in this quarter? There it is again. There's the turnover. And straight across the middle. Nobody home for Moorebank. Sutherland will bring it out with a free hit on the sideline.
Moorebank pressing high in the pocket here. Just beating Sutherland to the contest of setting up early. And that's proving there with the turnover.
Out comes the long stick, but only as far as Sutherland. He's taking the circle. Good defence there from Sutherland at the back. Play on's the call. There is no referrals. Heath, unless you want to run up here and look at it on the TV screen, but I think they'd rather have you out in the paddock. Oh, good tackle there from Brady, but he's put it over the sideline. Yeah, nice little poke underneath there from Phillips, but they've turned it over again, Sam. They're just losing too much ball in this midfield.
Yeah, it's crucial, and they're turning over in the middle of the field, so that's providing Moorebank with opportunities to counter-attack directly towards the circle.
And again, another turnover from Sutho. And this time, Moorebank give it straight back. So they're on the attack. Anderson, he's been in this third quarter but can't make the trap. The long balls are coming out in the end of the third quarter, but none being very effective. And another one gone missing on the left-hand side. So that's Troy Sutherland playing for Moorebank, which I believe is somewhat confusing for some of our viewers, and they've asked us to call the team Sutho.
Fair call, fair call. Yeah,
So
Troy Sutherland from Moorebank, previously with a club called Norwest Strikers.
Strong tackle there from Tristan White. Berry's got to go 5. Berry's saying he's got to go 5 yards. Newman having nothing of it, and he's had nothing of it all game, has Zeke. And I think that was Malaysian for, I didn't agree with your decision.
Yeah,
Zeke must speak a bit of Malaysian, heard a few words in there and said, you can have a think about it on the naughty chair.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Berry. Was questioning the tackle from Tristan White originally. Got away with it, but yeah, got to respect the umpires. You can't afford to be chatting back to them.
And the second question that I'm sure he had is that the tackle that was made by Moorebank, he was wondering whether or not the ball had travelled 5 metres before the tackle was made. Again, Newman's on the paddock. He's had a very strong game, and he decided that it did. So, Sutho on the attack. Scott Govers gives that one back. Moorebank all behind the ball. Just under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. It's been thrown in there again, not an effective tackle. Picked up at the back there by Stewart. It's come straight back. The spin, the turn there from Bennett it was, but over the back line it goes. The arms go in the air from Bennett, but no goal.
Bennett strong on the ball. Plenty of numbers in the circle. Nothing come of it though.
White comes out and knocks that one over the sideline. Sutho still on the attack. This is the most ball they've had up there. Trying to go straight through on that occasion was Halliard. It's kept in play. Good ball across, opens things up. Johnson, he's thrown it away, and Graff goes over the top. Finds Sutherland. Goes through. Ogilvie now, that's Heath. Beats the first one. Throws it across the face of the goal. Gee, they've done that a few too many times, have the boys from Moorebank.
Yeah, Matthew Phillips just trying to hedge his bets a little bit. Heath Ogilvie too classy. Putting the ball across, unfortunately no one there.
So Moorebank get the ball away. Callum Mackay. Someone's had a look at the clock and said, boys, let's just hang on to the ball for the last 10 seconds, which Tristan White's going to do. I know he knows where the clock is. He would have had a look at it. So there you go. That is the end of the third quarter of this 2019 Premier League 1 Grand Final. Moorebank 2, Sutho 0.
Yeah, it's tough for Sutherland. I can sense a little bit of frustration coming into their play, trying to force the passes a little bit. I think they need to get back to basics. If they can string 3, 4, maybe 5 passes together, the opportunities will come from that. That's what's been working for Moorebank, and they're controlling the game.
So the final 2 minutes, Sam, you're the Sutho coach. What do you tell them in the 30 seconds that you've got downstairs?
I wouldn't be worrying about the 2 goals. I'd be worrying about just getting 1, and from there, just build off the momentum. But yeah, for me, I'd definitely be looking to press high, and I'd be looking for Kieran Govers to lead it from the front.
So they're down there, both teams are huddled on the sideline. There's just sounds like there's a little more chatter coming out of the Sutho area. Kieran Govers now getting in there to have the final say before the players take the paddock for the last quarter. 2019 Premier League 1. 2-0 is one of those score games where it's not enough for Moorebank to sit back and think we've got this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, last quarter, it's a tough one. I think so far Moorebank have been too classy. I'm predicting a 3-1 final scoreline.
Well, he's going to give one to the Sutho boys. If they get in early, it'll make it a very interesting finish. So the break has been done. I think Sutho have still got Berry on the naughty chair, so they'll start the game with 10. Yeah, so he's got about a minute of his 2-minute suspension for speaking Malaysian to Zeke Newman. So here we go. The game is underway. It is the fourth quarter 2019 Premier League Grand Final, Sutherland and Moorebank. Kieran Govers taken it from the start, has the experience. He's got the free hit, play on again. Ball goes across from Govers, but right around the other side. The hand goes up in the air from Matt Bennett saying, I should have been there, Kieran.
Yeah, that's a classic Matt Bennett goal, that. So, yeah, he'd be disappointed not to be getting those deflections.
And Troy Sutherland working hard in there from Moorebank. Gets Gets the free hit, beaten now in the middle, trying to get that ball out. Just, they've loosened up a bit, but Moorebank, not the effective passing that they had. Look out on this occasion, but there's a pass again that I just talked about. That it hasn't been effective as what the first 2 quarters was.
Yeah, definitely. And I think there's probably been a few guys that have just started to go missing a little bit in the game that were really prominent in the first 2 quarters. So, yeah, the game's not over. Still need to do those 1%ers that you do throughout the whole game.
Yeah, Proctor on that occasion, it nearly was going to be a 3-on-1 and gave the ball away. So this is it, folks. It's the last quarter of the 2019 season. The big dance is happening, and so far Moorebank with a 2-goal advantage over Sutho. Defensively just been a better side have Moorebank so far in the game.
100%, and Moorebank have shown that throughout the whole season. They've rarely conceded goals, happy to win games 1-0, 2-0 if they have to. And yeah, they've built their premiership success off that over the last few years.
So ball thrown long from Ray. Bennett puts it across, and a dive comes in there from Halliard it was, but couldn't get a stick on it. So Craig Coulson, the keeper for Moorebank, has certainly been kept on his toes in quarter 3 and 4. That's not nice little dish off there. Picks up Callum Mackay. He in turn throws it to Sutherland, and he can't get past Kieran Govers. Still got it, Govers. Just holding possession. Smart play. Gets it back again. He might have started in the middle, but he's drifting back, like you said, Sam. All over the paddock is Kieran. Sutho on the attack, the long ball, the crash ball in the circle, it's effective. It's come off the foot, penalty corner time.
Replay here, hard ball in. Berry just able to find the foot of Callum Mackay there, I think it is.
Yeah, that's when the crash ball's effective, but you've got someone like Berry. The Moorebank defence not happy with it. They thought they'd done enough, but by the same token, they were quick enough to get the protective gear on. So we have got 13 minutes on the game clock here at the Sydney Olympic Park. Our clock doesn't recognise the time, so it's got to be done manually, and we just didn't switch it on, but that's okay. We can fix up little things like that. So, Sutho, penalty corner time. Govers is there on the strike. That's gone straight into the foot of Alex Mackay. He will know that tomorrow.
That one's going to hurt. He's going to have to back up tomorrow. Wollongong grand final tomorrow, so Govers boys, Mackay boys, Ogilvy's all be backing up.
There it is, bang. Ouch, yep, that hurts. Here we go, number 2, Govers again, there's the layoff, the touch, comes back, falls, goes down. Gee, great defence in the back. Who was that? 16 for Moorebank, Nathaniel Stewart down low. They've turned it into attack now. It's coming out to the right-hand side. Troy Sutherland puts it back in. Oh, the tricky little backstick. I can put it around the keeper from Horner. Doesn't come off.
Beautiful variation from Sutho. Matthew Johnson almost, but yeah, Nathaniel Stewart up to the task and straight down the other end for a near opportunity for Moorebank.
It was very solid defence, and straight away it goes through. You'll find the ball goes, now it'll go across to the right-hand side, but there he is there, 14. Watch, tries to get it on the back of the stick to get around the corner, but it doesn't come off for Horner. So we're about a minute ahead now on the game clock. There's actually 11 minutes, not 10, to go in this final quarter of this Premier League 1 grand final. It's picked up the intensity in this fourth quarter, Sam.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting last 11 minutes, that's for sure. So they have to throw it all on the line here.
And it was a good corner variation on that occasion from Sutho, but wow, super impressed, Nathaniel Stewart. That is putting your body on the line when you've got to as a defensive player. Berry has come into his own in this last quarter. He's certainly putting a lot of havoc on the back defence for Sutherland. We didn't see that in the first half, and what a difference it's made. Passes just not coming off for Moorebank like they were. Govers goes down, takes the player, and Kieran, half of the last 10 minutes you'll be sitting on the bench, unfortunately, from behind as well.
Yeah, no arguments there. I think Kieran knows it too. Season potentially done.
So disappointing for Sutho to lose Govers.
Could just hear the calls from the sideline from coach Nathan Gilbert. Be offensive, be offensive. So Moorebank looking to still put the foot on the throat and not sit back.
So now it's a case of a one-man advantage. Do you change much out there, Sam?
No, I think you've got to keep with the same processes. If anything, you want to keep the ball movement at a high pace. Potentially play more on the edges and into the pockets and deny that counter opportunity, but still keep the pass rate higher.
So Sutho down a player. Kieran Govers, not the best of tackles that we've seen from Kieran. They're on the attack, -1. Out we go, right-hand side now for Sutho. That's Shaw. Knocks it in. That one's been defended by Alex Mackay, who will get the free hit for Moorebank. Through the middle they go. They've got the one-man advantage. White goes long. There it is out on the right-hand side now. Throws that ball in the circle. No one can make the trap. The hands goes up in the air. The sticks go up in the air. They should have been on the ground.
Yeah, Moorebank making the most of the space down the right side. Nathaniel Stewart with a good ball across, but yeah, misses everyone.
So inside the last 8 minutes, Premier League 1 grand final time. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and those who've stuck around all day from Premier League 4 through 3 and 2, and yep, Peter Tate, Jay Holly have decided that that's enough for Nathan Ackroyd. Let's put some field players on the paddock for the last 8 minutes. So there he is now. Had a good game too as Ackroyd.
Yeah, he's kept them in the game, that's for sure. Without him, Moorebank could potentially 3 or 4 goals up.
So no goalkeeping privileges for Sutho. No one on the net. There's no gloves, helmet, chest pad. He's just playing with field players. And you want to hold the ball. It's not a good pass from Alex Shaw. And Ryan Proctor might just been giving Zeke a couple of tips in the last 7 minutes just to make sure everyone's still on their toes. Through the middle it goes. Proctor's got to get going. Oh, yep, does the pirouette dummy, throws the ball, but it only falls for the defence at the back there. Sutho down on the ground goes Phillips, keeps it in. Can't get it over the head of Stewart. He puts it over the sideline. Halliard now. And he's gone down. That one's hurt. Timeout's a call. So 6:23 on the clock. Who was that went down that copped that one, Sam?
Simon Beaton, I think. Yeah, just trying to chew up a few extra seconds. Seems to be running around all right.
Oh, it's come off the stick. Be careful. Oh, play on's the call. It couldn't be play on. He kicked it. Brandon Horner thought he was away on that occasion, but there's I think it was the left boot plus the right boot and 2 shin pads. But again, umpires working well together have picked it up. Oh, that's a good steal. Going down that right-hand side, big shove there at the back from Halliard on Horner saying, get out of the road. Oh, it's gone out over the sideline. Kieran Govers would have to be close to coming on, so it didn't cost him that much, Sutho, at the back. Certainly Moorebank, I'd say in this last third and fourth quarter, just playing a little bit between themselves. Saw better hockey from them in the first 2 quarters, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. They're starting, third quarter, bit off the pace, but they're really controlling the game here at the moment.
So up and over we go. It's a good ball. It's fallen for the outstretch there of Mitch Ray, the captain, but
Nice to just look at a replay here.
Here we go. Here's the angle from the back. There's Mitch Ray and the rightiest screen going in there and outside the circle. Yeah, well and truly outside the circle. So nice ball over the top, great running from Ray. Sutho on the attack. Jono Scott gets things underway. They need to score soon. Scott, it's come off the foot. Need to work it quickly, and they do. Halliard still got it, spins, kept into play. Smart there from Proctor. It's fallen back on the ground. Play on's the call. Kept in at the back. And boy, there's some tired bodies out there. Heath Ogilvie couldn't keep that ball in. It's come off the foot there of Halliard from Sutho. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Moorebank making some changes, bringing some fresh legs on. There's some tired bodies out there. Sutho back to 11 players. All the players are on the field. Ogilvie through the middle, being dispossessed there by Alex Shaw. Fallen for Scott, throws it down, looking for the pass. Nobody there, dispossession. 3 minutes 20 to go. That might be it. They probably needed to put that one in the back of the net. And they've run that one over the sideline. Sutho quickly away goes Sutherland, working it back, but he's kicked it. It falls now for Proctor, goes out wide. Alex Mackay throwing it down. Landon Morley runs the back line. Nice tackle over the top. Morley's got the free hit. Take it back, says umpire Sutton. Inside the last 3 minutes here. Moorebank over Sutho. They've got a 2-goal advantage. Keeping it out of the net is Sutho. They've got the free hit. With 2:30 to go, I think they're out of time. So, Premier League Grand Final here at the Sydney Olympic Stadium. We are into the last 2 minutes. They've turned the lights on. I don't think it'll make much difference at all to the scoreline Moorebank-Liverpool Premier League 1. They're up 2-0 and they will take home the title if they can keep their advantage. Berry can't get past it. Smart work there, Alex Mackay, to get that. Knocks it down for Callum and run over the ball. Troy Sutherland's got it now. Does the sticks, does the jinx, tries to put it inside the circle. Cannot get past the defence. Sutho at the back. Matt Bennett can't get that ball going forward. They haven't been up there very often in this final couple of quarters. There's no keeper in the back of the net. Shoots there, and he does. And that wraps it up. Landon Morley's got the third goal for Moorebank-Liverpool. It's in the final minute of play. Not sure if we'll get back to the kick-off, but there it is. There's no goalie in the back of the net. And Ryan Proctor didn't put it in, but boy, wasn't he happy with the end result, as will the team from Moorebank-Liverpool. They are going to be crowned the winners this afternoon in the Sydney Hockey 2019 Premier League Division 1 Grand Final this afternoon. Stay with us, folks. We'll get down on the field. Sam Lyles will be down there. He'll be down there. Sam Lyles will be down on the field at the end of the game as the countdown clock, the crowd are counting down. There's the bench of Moorebank-Liverpool. They'll be happy this afternoon. And there it is, folks. The winners, after a few attempts, Moorebank-Liverpool winners of the 2019 Sydney Hockey Grand Final. They've defeated Sutherland 3-0. Stay with us, folks. We're down on the ground. Sam Lyles will help me out this afternoon. He's done a fantastic job. And also to Jack Cullen earlier this morning in the PL4. We've covered all the Premier League games here. It's been great bringing you that from live streaming Brisbane. Thanks to Paul Mills, the directors, and all the camera people for the job this afternoon. Stay tuned for the presentation. And Sam's down on the paddock. He's just waiting. The players are going through their customary. There's no hugs and kisses. It's just, yeah, congratulations from all the players around. The shaking of hands. It was a tough game there in the first two quarters. Probably fell away a bit, Moorebank, but they got the 2-goal advantage. That's what they needed to do. Put a final one in and 3-0. And Sam's down on the paddock now with Tristan White, the captain.
Captain of the Moorebank-Liverpool Premiership winning team. How's it feel, Tristan?
Oh mate, it's unreal. That was a really hard game. Obviously, the cream rises to the top there with Sutherland making it into the finals. They're a great club from first grade all the way down, and so are we. Everyone's worked so hard, so I'm just so proud of the boys. To get top 3 grades in here, and we had a few disappointments before, but as a whole club, we've pulled together here, and they're all behind us, and we've got this win, so I couldn't be prouder. 2 in a row, love it.
Yeah, awesome. And you know, you've proven it before, year after year. You're always playing in the big dance. Does it get boring?
No, mate, it doesn't get boring. This is what we play. If it was boring, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have guys that pushing 30, pushing 40, still out here winning premierships. So, mate, that's just the culture we've got at the club, and we all want to keep playing as long as we can.
You mentioned pushing 30 there. I believe you've got a baby on the way. You know, a new step in your life. Exciting times ahead. Yeah,
mate, I've actually got one. I've got a second on the way. So life's changed a lot, but I think it grounds me a bit. And yeah, you still turn up on Saturdays. Saturdays are for the boys, and you get out here and you do the job.
Quote of the day, Saturdays for the boys. Love it. No, congratulations, mate. I think you showed great leadership at the back there for your club, and yeah, enjoy the celebrations.
Thanks, Sammy. Well done.
Yeah, so there's the crowd that have enjoyed the action here this afternoon. Thanks to everyone out there live streaming who's tuned in this afternoon. We've still got the presentation of this Premier League game, so don't go anywhere. But thanks for those that tuning in. A couple of comments on Facebook that we could get to. Again, thanks for joining in this afternoon. And yeah, well done, Susan Fleming, on getting that put onto your big TV Yeah, us over 50s are okay. Good on you. Trust you enjoyed the action. We've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you very much for Sydney Hockey to inviting live streaming Brisbane down here to get you these games. We hope you've enjoyed the action this afternoon. The couple of different camera angles that we've been able to get. The director Paul Mills has been doing hockey for a while. He knows how to get the action put into you. We hope our comments have provided you some memories, there you go, of the hockey game. So with the Moorebank-Liverpool boys there's the cup, there's the trophy, there's the flag. It's all theirs. They've won it. I'm sure there'll be some lemonade in there later tonight that they'll be drinking out of, and they get a cheer from the crowd over there. So the boys are happy. So we will leave you to the presentations. I've certainly enjoyed the time down here this afternoon. So for myself, Tom Wetton, Sam Lyles, and the rest of the live streaming crew, enjoy the rest of the finals, and we'll leave you to the presentation.
Peter, does the reserve umpire get a medal too?
No.
Do both TOs get medals?
Yes.
Yeah. It's cold now. It's cold now.
Yeah, it is. Come on, guys.
Gonna run out of coverage. So,
Well, we...
no, okay, thank you everyone. We can have both teams down towards the presentation area, please. Okay, thank you everyone. Everyone, I'm sure that you'll join me in congratulating both teams on a fantastic game of hockey today, a fitting way to finish the Sydney Premier League. So let's congratulate both teams on their performance today. A great, great effort. First, before we get to the players, I'd like to congratulate the officials for today's game. Our technical officials, Bruce Cook and Michelle Cole. Peter. Well done, Bruce. Thanks, Peter. And our umpires for today's Premier League 1, Zeke Newman and Robbie Sutton. Thanks, Zeke. Well done. Thanks, Robbie. Congratulations. Good job. He's going to hand it to me.
He's been here all day.
I know, it's been a long day. Can I call forward Mitchell from Sutherland to say a few words, please? Thanks, Mitchell. Well played today. Played really well.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Southern supporters across the field. Thanks for coming out, cheering us on. To Moorebank, you've been the form team for the last decade. Too good today. Congrats. congrats on the win and celebrate. To our boys, tough year with injuries. We're the battlers. Pretty good side with no rep players, so I think we've done well. Couldn't thank you enough for the year. Thank you to Sydney Hockey for putting everything, otherwise none of this would be go ahead. To the refs, thanks for the game. Wouldn't be able to play without you guys. Yep. All right. Brady Anderson. Christian Halliard. Jono Scott. Mamet Berry. Matthew Phillips. Matthew Johnson. Nathan Ackroyd. Scott Govers. Matthew Bennett. Shane Smith. Riley Lloyd. Harry Roberts. Zach Niranen. Damien Arapa. Alex Shaw. Kieran Govers. Peter Krepp. Also Shibley, Dowler, thanks for that. Also to our coaches, Jason Holly, Peter Tate. These guys, week in, week out, spend hours putting our game plan together. It means the world to us. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Also to JC, wherever you are, I'd like to thank you for all your videoing you've done during the year. Helps us a lot. But anyway, congrats Moorebank.
Thank you. I'd now like to call for Jeff Patterson to present the Keith Patterson Medal for the Player of the Game for PL1. Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just thank Sydney for allowing me to present my father's Best and Fairest trophy. Congratulations to both sides in reaching the grand final. Unfortunately, there's only been one winner every year. Anyway, the Best and Fairest this year is very, very difficult amongst a lot of great players out there. But we thought the consistency in his play all day, we decided on Tristan White. Congratulations. Well played again.
Thank you. Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks very much, mate.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. And Tristan, while you're at it, you might as well come back. Congratulations.
Which one do I take?
Both. We'll take both. Okay.
Yeah, firstly, thanks to Sutherland. I said it before in the good TV coverage there that you guys are the cream of the crop. You know, you always rise and get up here, and it seems to be us playing you guys in September, and it's a testament to your whole club, not just how hard you guys work, but I know you guys are a similar club to us. It's built right from the bottom to the top, and that's why you guys have so much success. So congratulations again. I'm sure we'll be here down this end next year with you guys. To my guys, quickly, we started working hard in, the start of this year, and it was built on defence this year. We've got a guy here named Craig Coulson, we call him Clean Sheet Coulson, and he leads it from the back with us, and then our whole club and our whole team is built on defence. So I just want to thank you boys for doing the defensive job all year and putting in the hard yards. We're reaping the rewards here. To all the family and the pool of family and friends that came out, to all the people back at the club, special mentions to Smelly and Flacky. Those guys do so much work for us, and without them we wouldn't have PL 1, 2 and 3 in the finals here, and we wouldn't be such a successful club. So thank you to everyone at the Moorebank-Liverpool Hockey Club. We'll go back and celebrate with you guys later on, and yeah, cheers to everyone. Thank you. Let's go, get up here. Horns, Kev, Sutho, Heater, Lando, Than, Yobul, Youngie, Almac, Clean Sheet Cools, Callie, Nige, Simon Beaton, Greenie, Mr. 11, Kelly Slater, and Kurt Ogilvie. While we're there, I think if we've got some spares, Nathan Gilbert, Bob Proctor, Wayne Southwell, get up here. You guys do so much work for us as well, so this is as much yours as it is anyone else's, so get up here, please. Thanks very much.